Hey guys, it's Wally. This is the Horndal Gewike IPA. Woo! Make a mess. Drop my phone. Probably got a little foam on my nose. It's pretty good. It's kind of tamed itself a little bit. Excuse me. The real strong kind of yeast. Still in the nose, but the flavors changed a little bit over the last couple of weeks. Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. But still pretty good. Let's see. Let's see what that is. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's Tuesday night. Tomorrow's Homebrew Wednesday. On a Tuesday night, It's okay. Pours busting my chops about posting on Tuesdays all the time. But anyway, that's fine. We'll take a look at some stuff and sit down and talk about some stuff. Alright. So, that is what's left after I've cleaned up. I had a brew day Sunday. So, I think my blow off's done and over with. So, yeah, we'll talk about why things look that way and my plan going forward. So we'll sit down. All right, guys. So anyway, I brewed Sunday and got all my numbers. I drank a little much. I mean, it wasn't like stupid drunk, but I drank enough, and I kind of got my schedule got away from me. Not too bad. I mean, it wasn't anything horrible. It's just that during the last 15 minutes of the boil, I did not recirculate my wort. So what I did, I don't know why I'm telling on myself. What I did was I just recirculated. I brought my temperature down to just over like 180, 190-ish, and whirlpooled that way. Went ahead and threw in my zero edition hops, my whirlpool hops. So then I whirlpooled for 15 minutes at about 185, 190-ish. So then I went ahead and the next 15 minutes I brought it down to about 160, 170-ish, whatever. So then that was my 30 minutes whirlpool. So anyway, then I cooled it down to 85. And that was about 6.5 gallons or so in there, and that ended up being like 1074 I got. So then, yeah, I pitched a 2-liter starter of Horndal Gewike, right? And what I did, I've got a stainless steel turkey baster, and I pulled probably a couple teaspoons out of there. Made a starter Saturday afternoon. So Sunday down here it was high krausen. It was roaring, ready to go. So I did not decant, pitched it in all that wort. So I don't have a whole lot of headspace. But anyway, that yeast was cranking. Airlock was activity within probably 2 hours or so, if that, after pitching. So yeah, I get up the next day, and I've actually got beer on the floor where it pushed up underneath the lid, because what I did when I hooked this up to my blow off tube, it got clogged right in there, right? So it got clogged in the post, clogged in there. It was coming out, not enough though, so it pushed out underneath the lid. So that's why that is. I'm going to go ahead and sanitize all this, get that reinstalled. So I'm going to try to do a low oxygen as I can, transfer into secondary. I mean into the keg. So I'll have a little bit of oxygen will get in there while I'm dry hopping, but that a lot of times that kind of frees up the CO2 that's in the beer. So it'll start bubbling again and hopefully push out a lot of that oxygen. I'm not going to say all of it. So we'll do that. I'm gonna try to get the I've got all the parts to transfer from the brew bucket into the keg. Do a pressure transfer, need very little pressure from my CO2 bottle. So that's the plan going forward with that. So that's excuse me. So that's not really much going on. So it's a black IPA. It's the same grist, pretty much exactly the same grist as this, except I added 6 ounces of Carafa 3, and it's dark. It's not super black like a stout, but it's a super dark brown, more black than brown. A little bit I tasted for the gravity sample. It's got a little bit of roast to it, which is perfect because I did not want a whole lot of roast. I was going more for color than anything, just a slightest hint of roast. So that's that. I got some brew day video. I've got some footage of the leaking. So anyway, right? You live and you learn. I mean, I love the idea of putting this on there, but I knew it if it ever came to the point where I was going to have a big beer in there and there's a lot of volume with minimal headspace, that this thing was going to clog. And I took my chances and I lost. So anyway, without me sitting here rambling on, because I do that well, I ramble a lot. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. I'll hit the clips, and you guys can sit through that. And this weekend, Cincinnati Winter Beer Festival, Mike, Dean, and I both have beers in the homebrew competition there, so they'll be judged this weekend. So hopefully next week or week following, I'll have some scores. Hopefully, maybe Mike will medal, maybe I medal. I doubt I medal, but anyway, it's gonna be nice to see scores. This is my first real big boy competition. So anyway, all right, guys, that's it. That's all I got. Maybe I'll post this on Tuesday night. Maybe I'll wait till Wednesday. But anyway, all right, guys, cheers. All right, so I started my brew day. This is the Black IPA version of the Horndal IPA that I've made. Same grist, same hop schedule. Only change in the grist is 6 ounces of Carafa 3. It should have been 8 ounces, but I only weighed out 6 ounces. But anyway, doesn't really matter. The word's pretty dark. So that's the Horndal that I'm growing from a couple teaspoons. Did that yesterday, so everything's going well there. Yeah, I'll pause you and we'll go look at the mash. So that's the mash, and I'm about halfway through my mash. Check my pH. pH is good. Haven't checked any gravity yet, but I'm sure it'll be fine. There's my side glass running clear. One thing I did this time is the same thing I've done the last couple of brews. Is I put in about an extra gallon of water just to make sure that circulation's better. So I've done that and I've had no issues today. So anyway, guys, I might get a few more shots of the brew day, but so far so good. No interruptions, nothing. So I'm sparging, and sparging pretty slow today, and it smells amazing in here. Something about dark grains, even if it's just 6 ounces dark grains, it smells awesome. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna sparge about 5 gallons in there. I'm a little more water than that one in there, so I went ahead and shut it off. But anyway, I'm gonna put about 5 gallons in there, and should have about 8 gallons in here before I start my boil. But anyway, initial runnings are about 1.075, so that's pretty good. So I think we're gonna shoot for like 1075 beer today. 1070, 1075. But anyway, it's good. All right, guys, let's get on it back. All right, I'm just about at a boil. These things are sitting about 200 degrees while I sparge. So right now I'm coming up to 210 here shortly, but I'm looking at 8 gallons, a little over 8 gallons at 1068. So yeah, I'm a little over gravity. I'm a little over volume, a little over gravity. So this is going to be a pretty big beer. So let's take a look, and yeah, we should be pretty good. All right, so just went through hot break.
phone. Anyway, sorry about that. So you just got through outbreak. Got my 0.9 some odd ounces of Galena at 60. So I'm getting ready to start cleaning this dude out. So yeah, I've got about 44 minutes to go until my next edition. Right now I'm setting at 70%, boiling at 70% efficiency. So anyway, efficiency or 70% power. Jeez, oh Pete, I can't talk. Anyway, all right, we're